Hello everyone, this is the Geezer once again, and we are playing golf today at the Country Club of North Carolina. Never been there, just wanted to try something new since I'm getting better with this thing, so let's get started. 382, slight dogleg left. I'm going to readjust this indicator out here too, so I'll have a good aiming point. I'm looking at the overhead view on the R50 and seeing there's a bunker left there, so. And also, I'm pointing out here that the flag stick will always be pointed on the screen somewhere, even if it's around behind trees. In this case, it's off to the left a little bit behind the trees. So let's hit this first tee shot and get it rolling. And here we go, down the right center, right at the indicator. Pretty solid drive, nothing huge, but a 240 something is pretty good down the right side of the fairway. So that left us with 151, a little bit downhill. So I decided to go with a hard 9, knowing that if it hits just short, it will bounce on this simulator. And hit that a little right, and it kind of scooted over into the fringe and just onto the edge of the green. So what I'm doing here is I'm explaining how the diagram works and how the putts break, the white lines running or the white dots running right or left, and how the aiming system works. That little zero there is if you have a straight putt. You can move that aimer, I'm going to call it, right or left to give you something to aim at. If you want to hit the putt just straight at something. So I have learned that I can just hit right or left of the hole and it does the same thing. So that's pretty much what I do now most of the time. It's more like real golf. So what I've decided to do here is not move the indicator and just play a little break. This is pretty straight putt and a little bit uphill, as you can see by the white um, moving things. I don't know what you call those. So here it's more about the speed on this thing. It's difficult to get the speed. So I hit this putt. Pretty nice putt. It doesn't go in, but it's up there for a give me in a nice par. So we're on the second hole now. 347 dogleg left, par 4, a little uphill. And I think what I'm going to do, since the real audio is going to come on the green, I'm just going to not talk here and just let you watch me hit the drive and the second shot. And I think it comes on during the putting. And I'm going with 5 wood off this tee just to make sure I don't go through the fairway. And here I went with 7 iron to the green. I just realized my mic hasn't been on. Got a 17-yard chip, which is like 54 feet. And we're in the rough, which gives us a penalty of 10%. So I usually just add that onto the yardage. So that would be more like 60 feet, close to 60. 60-foot chip. You can see it's going to break hard to the right. So let's see if we can hit a 60-footer. Yeah, breaking hard to the right and rolling out pretty big. It leaves us with 7 feet. Uphill a little bit. Small amount of break left. I'm going to get about 3 or 4 inches right of the hole. Ah, got it. I'm getting better at the putts now. Now that I've learned how to align the machine, and also I changed the mat, which has affected the putting. Third hole, par 3, 143 and very downhill, 25 feet. which should cut that down to like 130, 132 yards. I'm guessing, I'm estimating, I don't know. And you can't see it from here, but it's an island hitting it. I won't call it an island green because there's land around outside, but the whole thing is an island. I'm going with a light pitching wedge. I'm gonna choke down on it and hit it. Hope it gets there. That should have worked out pretty good. Get in the gimme circle, baby. Oh yeah, okay. Got a par four here, 354. I looked on the bird's eye view on the R50, and there is water on the left out there. So I set the indicator right to the edge of the water straight ahead, and it's 272. I don't think I can reach that, but I really want to hit a little bit right of that indicator, but not too much because there's a bunker. I like it. I like the line of it. Oh wow, what a hill. I couldn't see that there was a steep hill there. I'm losing yard. No, it's adding yardage to the drive, but it's rolling away from the green. That's kind of weird. Wow. Had no idea. 117 up a foot, basically level. I'm going to go with my A wedge, my longer gap wedge. Okay, we're going to bounce on there. Got a 19-foot putt. Very slightly downhill. I don't think it's going to affect anything but maybe a little extra trickle. Breaking to the left. So just like real golf, when it does break the most, it's as it's slowing down. I'm going to give this one about 6-8 inches right. Try to get the speed. 20 feet. Woo. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. We have a kind of a short par 5 here, but I see it is uphill, at least the tee shot. Maybe we can hit a good drive and have a chance to get home in two. I do see on the bird's eye view there is water in front of the green. And we'll go for a bigger drive here and see what happens. But you can only hit it so far up the hill, huh? That's a pretty good hit. Okay, so the indicator wants me to lay up, hit a 178-yard shot. Just for fun, I'm going to take it and see how far it is to the green. Probably too far. 236. Probably more like 220 through that water. And I don't think it's worth the gamble. Since it's downhill, I'm going to be real safe and hit pitching wedge. Probably have room to hit 9. That's okay. A little right. Hate to lay up into the rough. That's what I've done. Okay, 114. Up 4 feet, add a couple yards. Let's say 115. The penalty, the rough add-on is 10%. That's another 11 yards, 11 and a half, so 136. I'm going to go back to the pitching wedge just to make sure. One thing I've learned on here is these mats, if you do slightly miss-hit a shot, it penalizes you more than the real golf course does. It takes off more. So it's very good at reading it, but I think the mat grabs the club whereas on the ground, most times it would just go through the dirt. Anyway, pitching wedge, 114. Ew. Wow, I don't know what happened there. It felt pretty good. Went 98 yards. I don't think that's really true, but that's what we have. So now we're struggling to make par on a short par 5. Yards up to say 16 yards, 45 feet. Another rough penalty, so another 50 feet. A 50-foot chip, green leaning at us, breaking to the left. I think that might be in. Yeah. Note this, par 4 280. Let's see if it's really 280 when it shows the tee yardage. Okay, 371 yards. Again, uphill. That's going to make it play longer. I like to put the indicator where I want it rather than where they have it. So I'll have a better place to aim to. They had it shorter and more to the left. So, I mean, I probably won't reach that 254 up the hill, but that's where I want to hit it. That's the line I want to hit it on, I hope. More or less. Another uphill drive, not that long. Okay, we're still going uphill. 134, 116 to the front. Up 10, 134. Might make it somewhere around 140, but still I'm going with 9. Hung it out to the right again a little bit. Good club selection though, got me on the green. Okay, we have almost 30 feet, a little bit downhill, which is going to affect the drift or the rollout at the end and the break. It's going to be more pronounced at the end. So we're going to play well right of the hole. Try to get the speed. Wow. I'm truly an amateur. Can't get it above the hole at all. Number 7, 388, very slightly uphill. Now I have that marker on the edge of a fairway bunker, and I'm not sure I can carry from back here. Need to hit to the right of it or hook it around, but it doesn't look like it on the picture, but I'm going to need to trust it and go just a little bit right of that. Yeah. Still going to go through the rough. Really need to turn that over, which I've found is a little difficult to do here. I haven't learned how to, you have to manipulate the screen. Okay, 154, up 1, let's say 155, and 10% penalty for being in the rough. Gets us 15 more, so 170. I'll go with 7-iron. Got a lot of roll out here. Stop. Okay, 35 feet. Very slightly uphill. A lot of break, hard break to the right. I need to play it out almost to the edge of that circle. Mostly it's about the speed though. Again, I'm weak. It's really hard to get these balls to the hole. Number 8, 161, up 13. It's going to get it somewhere close to 170. So I'm going to hit my 7-iron. See if I can get it there. That felt pretty good. Bounce. Okay, here we go. 40-footer, slightly downhill. decent amount of brake to the right. I'm going to play it almost to the between that right edge of the circle and the next dark line, somewhere there. It's mostly again about the speed. 40 feet, but downhill. Come on, baby. Wow. Again, short. Number 9, par 5, 536. It's a little downhill. I set that indicator next to a fairway bunker over there. There's a fairway bunker on the left that I'm not sure I can carry. Ideally, it would be hit a draw here would be perfect right at that marker. I'm gonna see if I just experiment with it a little bit, see if I can turn one over some. Wow, that was a weird looking draw, but it was a draw. All right, we'll take it. We're 296 to the flag, 277 from the front of the green. So no way this old man's going to reach that. So I'm going to hit my 7 wood kind of toward that marker. It shouldn't reach it, and it should leave me maybe around 100 yards. Drifting right again. Once again, I've laid up into the rough. Wasn't a great layup, but at least it's safe. If I calculate the penalty in here, we should be about 120-ish. I'm going to go with the A wedge this time. Okay, we're on. 27 feet basically. Uphill 2 inches. Very slight uphill. Hard braking to the left. We're going to give it a lot of room here and just try to get it in the circle. Don't forget to hit it hard, Tony. Oh, wow. Okay, so we ended up 1 under on that 9. I'm going to go ahead and play the back 9 and put it on this video. I know it'll run a little long. Most people don't have the patience to watch a whole video or even a whole 9 holes, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'll just cut out most of the talking and just hit and go, hit and go. So it'll be a lot quicker this time. Number 10, par 4, 356 straight away. $119, a wedge. Right. 12-footer breaking left. Number 11, 349, par 4. The water hazard down there, and it's 244 to get over, but it's very downhill, and I think I might can do it. So I'm gonna just try to kill this and just see if I can make it. Oh yeah. Must have been very, very downhill. It said 50 feet. Should be somewhere around 100 yards. I'm going with 52 gap wedge. That felt good. Oh, a little deep. 40-footer, downhill, pretty straight. Let's see if we can get the speed right on it. Come on, baby. Oh, all right. Par 5 4, 85, dog leg left. I can see the circle here behind this emblem where the pin is, so it's way over here. So we're just going to hit it straight at that. Wow, it was low, but hit hard. Okay, we're 260 from the flag anyway, and it's still behind the trees. So we're going to lay up. That's better. Okay. 72-ish yards counting the uphill. I'm going to go with the choke down, feet closer together, full sand wedge, 56 wedge. That was kind of pitiful there. The distance was decent, but way right. 16 feet, basically flat, some break left. We're going to give it a few inches out to the right, and again, it's all about the speed on this thing, 16 feet. Okay, number 13, 176. Downhill 20 feet. That should get it below 170, and because it is downhill, I'm going to just go with a good 8. We'll take it. Look at the rollout on this thing. It's just unreal. I wish the greens were that fast when we putt on them, or slightly uphill. Maybe that's one reason it rolls so much. Oh, very uphill, huh? 22 inches uphill, 42. We're going to have a tough time getting this one there. Play a little left. Okay, we'll take it. Number 14, par 4, 348. Not too long, but very uphill, up 23 feet on the tee shot. Go. Wow. Clobbered that one for an uphill shot. 97 yards, uphill 7 feet, about 100. I'm going to go with like a 3/4 52 gap wedge. Choke down on it. Stop, stop, stop. Not going to stay in the circle. 15-foot putt, very slightly uphill, almost no break. Play it slightly left of the hole. They did too much left. Okay, number 15 is a 410 par 4 dogleg right, as we see the flag in the tree over there. Downhill, so I'm hoping maybe I can carry over those bunkers there. If we hit it a little left of that with a slight cut would be really good. Yeah, just what the doctor ordered. We left 168 downhill and take some off. Should be somewhere just over 160. I'm going with my standard 8. Little left, maybe I'll catch some edge. Nope. Okay. 13 yards, it's about 40 feet. A little uphill, so I'm gonna cut down on the roll and 10% extra. So about 45 to 50 feet. Pretty straight. Come on, baby. Darn. Number 16, a beastly par 3 at 204 and slightly uphill. I'm going to go with this 7 wood again. I really don't have a 200-yard club. We'll just try this. If we get near the green, get up and down for par. Okay, 19 yards at 60 feet. Pretty flat. Add the penalty is 6 more, 65 feet. Very, very slightly downhill. Hardly any break. Probably going to roll out a little bit. Go. All right, I think we saved a par. Number 17, 352 par 4 dogleg left. I need to hit a little right of that marker. There are fairway bunkers just left of it. .116 downhill a little bit. I'm going to try to force this 52 wedge there. Cheat it a little bit, see if I can get it there. Straight enough. Oh, it's going to be too long. Well, not too long. 8 feet, breaking a little bit to the right. Come on. Hey, all right. Okay, this one's a little confusing here. 18th hole at a tough course, and they've got a par 5 showing it 421. Something might be wrong here. At any rate, I've got the indicator set near the water. I need to hit to the right of it. Dang. Get away with it. I did. Wow. It was solid, but it was low and left of where I wanted it. 204 and very uphill. Got to make it play close to 240. I don't think I have anything I can reach with, so I'm just going to hit this 7 wood. Yeah, wow, 170 yards, 7 wood. Hit well. So now I see why it was a 420 something yard par 5. You can't get to the green from 200 yards. Should be somewhere around 50 yards. See if we can get it in the circle. That would be great. Couldn't quite do it. Okay, we've got a putt for 69. It's 27 feet, down 3, breaking hard to the right. See if we can give it a chance. No, short again. So everybody, that was a fun round of golf. I hope you stuck with me just to see what simulator golf is like if you've never played it. I'm getting better at determining what to do. It's a little different than real golf, but it is fun. So it's realistic enough that it's fun, and you have to do the right things. So I've never seen a Country Club of North Carolina before. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to playing some famous courses pretty soon. I think next week I'm going to play the Tournament Players Club, TPC in Ponte Vedra Beach, where they play the Players Championship. So I'll just say for now, this is the Geezer, signing off till next time.